What is up, sports bettors? Week 1 of college football. It starts tomorrow on Thursday. We have tons of big games. We got West Virginia Pitt. We got Central Michigan, Oklahoma State, which I do have a bet on. Central Michigan plus 21.5 was a sharp bet from OddsJam. I hit it for 2.2K, and I have another bet for you in this video. So let's go ahead. Let's go through it. It's really sharp. You're really going to like it. So as a sports bettor, you always want to be looking for value. So what you'll see here is FanDuel's actually the only sportsbook offering moneyline odds on Ball State versus Tennessee because Tennessee is such a big favorite. They're minus 10,000. What you'll notice is most books are offering only point spreads. So if we switch to the point spread, wow, you'll notice Ball State they're 35 and a half point underdogs. So yeah, they're probably going to lose by a lot. So unsurprisingly, I don't have a bet on the money line. I also don't have a spread bet. Rather, I have a sharp bet in the total, okay? So I have a positive EV play in the total. So all positive EV betting means is betting with an edge. Sharp sports betting, profitable sports betting, how the pros bet, how people bet on sports full time and make money. That's what OddsJam is, right? It levels the playing field where now all these sophisticated betting tools are in the hands of all sports bettors as opposed to just the people who can create their own. So what you'll see here is OddsJam scans the markets constantly, updating millions of odds in real time every second to show you these massive line discrepancies. And what we see here is the profit margin. So we have Tennessee versus Ball State over 66 points is minus 110 odds on WinBet. So if we go ahead and we click into the odds, what we can do is we can kind of compare lines between sportsbooks. And this is super powerful, right? Every sportsbook sets lines independently, which is so fascinating, right? It's so fascinating because you're able to find these insane spots with value and squeak out profit margins despite the fact that sportsbooks bake juice into their markets. So what we'll notice here is, hey, WinBet Sportsbook is pricing the over or the total at over under 66. Most sportsbooks have it at 67 or 66 and a half. So we're getting a full point and a half of value to the entire sports betting market, right? The sharpest bookmaker, Pinnacle Sportsbook right here, they're pricing this at minus 128. We're getting it minus 110. So this is always what you want as a sports bettor. The pros, the serious sports bettors, they're winning on totals, spreads 55% of the time. Squares win 50% of the time, right? 50 versus 55% makes you can bet on sports for a living and make money versus you're broke. So you always need to look for value. And being able to get over 66 when the rest of the market is pricing the main line at 67 and a half seems pretty damn good, right? So I hit it for 2.2K, right? So our bet has a 1.7% profit margin. My goal as a sharp bettor is literally, exactly what I do, place as many positive EV bets as I can on a daily basis. We got the Dodgers for $3,000 tonight. We got tons of other bets. We got some, NFL popping in there. So we have over 66 points, 1.7% profit margin, 2.2K stake, $37 in profit margin on our bet. So what I like to show people is this bet had a 1.7% profit margin. Let's say your unit size is $125 and you want to earn $750 betting on sports, let's say this month. Your bets on average have 1.7% profit margin, you're staking 125. So what that means is you need to place 352 bets, 750 divided by 2.13 in 30 days or 12 bets per day to make $750. If your bets have a 1.7% edge, you'll still have a little bit of variance, but you're guaranteed to make money in the long run due to the law of large numbers, right? And it should just be clear as well. Like when sportsbooks are pricing something at minus 110 and the rest of the sports betting market is pricing the game a point and a half higher, like that's a freaking bet you should slam. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let's cash in. Let's cash in big on Ball State, Tennessee, and let's make some money.